All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. Fly and Ride here. In this video, I'm going to give you an update and my first impressions on the recent updates I've done on my 2022 BMW R1250Gs called Airwolf right here. And I recently upgraded to these alt-rider engine guards and to this alt-rider skid plate that you see right there. And I've been testing out the bike, riding it around, and I wanted to give you my first impressions of what I think about it, how I feel on the bike, and ultimately, in the coming weeks and in the coming months, we're going to take this bike and put these bars to the test and take this off-road. I've got an upcoming trip to the BDR, to the Northeast BDR, that we're going to put this to the test. But before that, I wanted to come in here and just give you my first impressions and give you a nice walk around so you can see how much better these guards really are if you've got one of these bikes. Before I do, if you're new here, I'm Fly and Ride, and on this channel I focus on motovlogs, ride videos, ride reviews, all on my 2022 BMW R1250Gs that you see right there, and on my 2020 Street Glide CVO that I typically feature on the channel. And I do all sorts of things here on the channel: destination rides, group rides, cinematic drone footage. We got the drone actually back there. We're going to launch it here in a little bit. We do product upgrades, product reviews like we're about to do here, all things here on the F&R channel. So do me a favor, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and hit that bell notification so you can be reminded of future content like this one. So I'm gonna launch the drone here real quick and give you a nice fly around of the bike so you can really get a good look on how awesome these bars really look on the bike, and give you a nice close-up view from the bottom on that awesome skid plate, which is dramatically reinforced. It's much bigger. So I'm going to launch a drone, walk it around here, and then I'll talk you through kind of what I see and some of the differences and why I am so pleased with this product. So let's launch the drone. All right, so I want to start here in the front. And look, I'll come back here in the future and actually do a detailed walk around with all of the upgrades, all of the modifications that I've done on my bike here. But let me just kind of give you a quick fly around here. Those are the actual bars, and you can see them right there staring right at you. And I'll come back here and talk about that in a minute. You can probably see the skid plate. We're going to do a close-up here in a second. And then we'll keep coming around the bike here. You can probably spot some of the upgrades already if you're familiar with these bikes. As you can tell, that license plate is an upgrade by Denali. And now coming around on the other side, I've got the rear box on. I also have the side boxes on this bike. I have them off for now. Here's another nice view of the other side of these bars. All right, let's fly it around here and give you this nice close-up view. The first thing I'm going to show you a nice close-up view is that skid plate that you see right there. Now the factory skid plates on these bikes, I think, are just absolutely flimsy. They're very thin. Frankly, they just kind of look okay, but they're not functional, and they absolutely do not protect the bike. What you can see here is that not only is this much thicker, but it's much larger. Let me kind of fly it around here so you can see the length of this. And it covers all the way up to that exhaust, up to where the exhaust turns to silver there. The prior one only went almost halfway to the length of this one. So this skid plate is really about protection. It's much thicker, and it's really light. And frankly, I think it looks really awesome in black. And now let's talk about these awesome bars. So the first thing that you're going to see is you're going to see that these bars are just incredibly well constructed. They're much thicker. They've got a great separation from the actual cylinders, which again, if I drop this bike like I've done in the past, and I'm going to leave this video up here if you haven't seen it, even if you drop it, this is going to do a much better job of protecting the bike. The other thing that you're going to notice here is that this is actually bolted to different parts of the engine. So the first one is this bolt here on the top here. And the important thing about this bolt is it connects the bike through and through. So it connects the bike to the other side, and then that just squeezes in those guards pressure on both sides of the bike, which is very, very unique. The stock ones do not do that. The other thing that you can see on here is you can see at the bottom here in the bottom left, just a very, very strong connection to the body of the bike. And then you see one that goes there to the bottom right that connects to the actual skid plate. And then here on the top, right past where that fog light is yet another connection to the bike. So again, look, you've seen this before and after. Like, even if I don't even walk you through this, it's just dramatically, dramatically better all the way around. It's thicker. And by the way, I also think it looks freaking awesome on the bike. It just makes the bike look beefier. Now, what I want to do is I want to give you a nice front view so you can see that the profile looks even better on this bike. Not to mention, this does not widen the stance of the bike. It, dramatically protects it. It's much more functional. But take a look at it from the front here. Look, I think that sort of look there from the front, the way that those bars come out there, I just think it dramatically improves the look at the bike. And again, this is really not about looks. This is really about function, and this is really about protection, because I am going to be putting this bike to the test here in the coming weeks and in the coming months for some off-road. So look, those are my first impressions. Now look, I was going to do a detailed video of this install. However, I've been having some challenges in my garage. It's actually completely renovated. You're going to want to stay tuned. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to update you here on the channel, as well as on my Instagram and on my TikTok. Both of those are at fly&ride 15. So if you're interested in garage renovations, I'm actually doing that now. So because of that, I didn't want to wait to get these things installed. So I took it to the dealer and had them installed. But I'm going to come back here, and actually I saw a bunch of videos that show you step by step how to do this. So in a future video, I'm going to come back and I'm going to kind of walk you through step by step. Once I get the garage up and running, we're going to lift the bike up, and I'm going to give you a nice detailed video of everything you need to do. It is super, super easy. And again, I would have done it myself if I would have had the garage up and running. I didn't want to wait, so that's why I did it that way. So you're going to want to come back here to check out that step-by-step, super, super easy install. But look, I think it looks freaking awesome. So let's put the drone away and let's get back on this bike and then take it for a nice spin. All right, I'm going to give you, I'm going to take off here, give you a few shots of this awesome dirt pack road from the 360 as well as from the drone. And then the rest of it is just going to be the 360 and the engine sounds. And then when I get home, I'll wrap this video up. So enjoy. All right, so hopefully you enjoyed those nice views. You got the drone right there. You got Airwolf right here. All right, I'm going to land the drone, and then we're going to go off for a nice ride. Enjoy the 360. Enjoy the amazing size of this, amazing sounds of this engine, and we'll wrap it up as soon as we get back home. All right, let's roll. so look, that's going to do it for this video. Beautiful, beautiful evening here in New Jersey. Beautiful golf course here. I'm going to wrap up this video here. Do me a favor, if you like this kind of content, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and hit that bell notification so you can be reminded of future content like this one. Thanks for watching.